What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're going to be going over everything about the brand new update and dig, from how to get the brand new shovel to every prismatic in the game, and even some secret little things, including one of the new secret admin events and some exclusive skins and stuff that I was personally given myself. But before we get into the video, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of 2025, and only you guys can make that possible. So if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and it just makes a big smile appear on my face, and it also helps improve the content and helps me achieve my goal. Also, go ahead and drop a like on the video and also drop a comment as well. And also, I was checking my analytics and realized that over 90% of you guys are not subscribing. Like I said, it's completely free, and a little birdie told me it actually increases your luck in dig. I don't know how true that is, but hey, that's what I've been told. First things we're going to go over is we're actually just going to jump on into their Discord and we're going to look at the update 2. So update 2 comes with trading. You can now trade your valuable items that you've been holding onto for so long. Anybody who is above the level 10 or above can trade with everybody else. Trading does not count towards your index. We went ahead and tested that on stream. Someone traded me something that I didn't actually have, and it didn't count towards the index. So don't think trading items with people is going to index them. Then now onto the more juicier and the spicier bit for me. The new content. Content this update is small, but next update will be worth the wait. So this update is going to be small because they were mainly focusing on the trading. That's why I was able to kind of complete the update pretty fast. They added a new shovel to Rooftop Woodlands. We're going to go over exactly how you guys can go ahead and get that. They added 6 new secret items. I don't think anyone's ever going to get them, but they've added 6 of them. Added 3 new prismatics items, which I have them all here in this game, and I have them all shiny as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys them. They've added a new magnet into the game as well. So like I said, content is kind of small for this update, but there is still a decent amount you guys can go ahead and do. Then the balances, changes, and fixes. They've now added private server commands for private server owners, and they've added /click and /server ban, so we don't have to then go ahead and block people. I can just go ahead and kick them and make it so they're not allowed to come back into the server. Say if I'm doing my boss rushes, which I go ahead and do it on my stream. So like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell to get notified when I go ahead and stream. They added the ability to search for attributes in the backpack menu, like modifiers such as sizes, shiny, rarity, ancient, etc. They fixed boss drops sometimes not appearing in the chat, because sometimes you used to get boss drops but they wouldn't actually show in the chat. Boss fight control size now has a cap. Added a use driver thumbstick settings for mobile players. They made the chisel and delete charms slightly better. They made it so you have to press yes twice to delete a charm. Fixed an issue with magnet shovel that wouldn't let you dig until you re-equip the shovel. Made charms with no stat pips unchiselable. Made laser saber easier to get. Fixed wise oaks quest map blip being at the wrong chords, whatever that means. Fixed secrets from crates not giving the title and achievement. Secrets from crates. If you were affected by this issue, you can make a bug report, blah blah blah. Lowered the web's horn cooldown from 7 minutes to 4 minutes. Amazing. That's amazing for me. Fixed the salty saloons beginner achievement being given at 5 quests instead of 3. They buffed the monstrosity shovel from 8 to 10. They buffed the monstrosity shovel's haste. They buffed the blood crowns passive. They made fish easier to get, not for do big though. Oh, that's kind of funny. They lowered the cooldown for starting a new minigame after a successful dig. I apologize for the lack of content. We all have been really busy and overworked. However, expect a large and really exciting update for this following one. Thank you all for your patience. Side note, I'm gonna wait till all the servers are shut down before I enable wait legit like 1 minute. And then also there is a code which is just trading. It just gives 6 basic crates and 1,000. But anyways, what you guys care about is you care about some of the exclusive things. So you're probably wondering what is on your back and why does it say Starfire shovel in the bottom. So I was able to actually go ahead and be given a content creator specific shovel that I can go ahead and actually equip on every shovel that I own. So if I go ahead and click this is a universal skin that I'm able to equip on every single shovel that I currently own in the game. So no matter what shovel I'm using, I can go ahead and equip this. I went ahead and got a content creator title, and I also obviously went ahead and got myself free cam, which is pretty cool. But obviously you guys don't care about that, but it is just a very nice little feature. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to show you guys how to go ahead and get the new shovel. So let me just quickly run on over to where you're able to go ahead and actually obtain this. Okay, yeah, so now that we are over in the rooftop woodlands, if we go over to where the merchant is, you're going to see there is this new hut that has appeared. You're going to see this NPC over here. You're going to go ahead and want to talk to her. She's going to give you a quest to get 10 of these unusual butterflies. She's going to ask you to buy the shortcake shovel. She's going to ask you to be level 20, and she's going to ask you to feed goats 60 times. So the shortcake shovel is got from the bakery. You have to go ahead and complete 5 quests from the bakery. I'm not going to lie, the quest was super easy. I got them done in about 10 minutes. Then you're going to go ahead and buy the shortcake shovel. Level 20 is kind of self-explanatory. There's currently double XP on right now, so kind of self-explanatory to go ahead and get yourselves extra XP to get that level 20. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna show you guys the stats of the shovel in a minute, and it is very good. Then they feed the goats. The goats are right here. You can go ahead and actually feed them anything in the game. So if I go ahead and actually get out the snowboard here and I go ahead and feed it to a goat, he's gonna bah in your ear, and you have to do that 60 times. So yes, you have to listen to that 60 times. But what I did is I just turned my sound off because I feel like that's what everyone's gonna do. Now, if you're wondering where you can go ahead and actually get these butterflies, if we go ahead and take our emergency flare back to Foxtown and we actually pull out our item detector, I'm gonna show you guys where there is an abundance that you can go ahead and get these with. I went ahead and used the monstrous shovel just because it's kind of like a semi-good luck one, but it's also not very good at the same time. So if we go ahead and look behind, obviously down there behind the leaderboards, there is going to be a way that we can actually go ahead and get an abundance of these. What I would also suggest is go into your equipment bag, scroll down to your magnets, and go ahead and get this unusual magnet. Put that on for a 3 times chance for unusuals to go ahead and spawn, and you should get these pretty easily. So like I said, if we go ahead and follow exactly where I'm going right now, so we go here, we take a right, we obviously take our item detector, follow it down here, you guys can see there is an abundance for these right here. You need 10 of these. Once you went ahead and done that, you will go ahead and unlock yourself the brand new shovel, which is the butterfly shovel. So when you first get it, it's going to have the default skin, and it is going to come looking just like this with a purple with a very nice aura. It is a very nice looking shovel. And then you also go ahead and get given the monarch skin at the exact same time. You don't have to do anything extra for this. This also just gets given to you. As you guys see, there's little butterflies coming off it. It's more of an orange vibe, and it is a very nice shovel. Now onto the stats. This is a very good shovel, a very mid-game shovel, a very good boss damage shovel with a control of 7, a strength of 9, a haste of 9, and a luck of 22. So that is the shovel covered. That is a very good shovel in the game. I would highly suggest you guys go ahead and get that. The next thing we're going to go over is what they've added to the journal. So if we go ahead and look on over into Verdant Vale, as you guys can see, there is going to be a new one over here, which is Snorlax. But don't worry, I'm going to show you guys all of the shiny versions of these. The next one that we have is going to be over in Mount Cinder, and it is going to be the Saber-tooth Tiger. And then the very last one we're going to have is we're going to have the Griffin, which is going to be over in the Copper Mesa. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all of these in the shiny versions. So if I go ahead and search up shiny, as you guys can see, we have all 3 of them shiny already. I went ahead and just popped some meteors, and I'm not going to lie, I got these all in about 2 to 3 minutes each time. So here is the shiny Griffith. It makes it obviously purple and kind of like a sandy. I'll show you guys what they look like normally after as well. And then we have the shiny Drowsy Giant, which is obviously the Snorlax. It gives him a little top hat up here. And then we have the shiny Saber-tooth Tiger, which kind of just makes it full white. But we go ahead and show you in journal, and we go ahead and show you everything, and I scroll all the way to the bottom to show you the new prismatics. This is what they look like normally. So the Snorlax looks like this normally without obviously being a shiny. He basically all he gets is the hat. The Griffin looks like this normally. Obviously I need to go ahead and actually get it because I got given this one as a shiny, but I can go ahead and get it in the appraisal. This is what it looks like normally. And then the last one, which is a Saber-tooth Tiger, this is what it also looks like normally. For some reason, they have a very big thing in this game of making a lot of the shinies just pure white. That's happened with a lot of things now. It's happened with Direwolf. It's happened with a couple other things as well. The last thing that we are going to go over is we're going to go over the new magnet. So I'm going to go ahead and buy myself some magnet crates to see if I can actually go ahead and get my hands on this new magnet. I don't actually know what rarity it is. I don't know how good it is, but let's go ahead and buy some magnet crates. They also made it so you can now buy 50 magnet crates at once instead of only being able to buy 2025? No, only being able to buy 25. So for me personally, being able to buy 50 is a very good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and open all of these. We're going to try ahead and get our hands on the new magnet. I don't know what it does. Like I said, I don't even know what it is, but let's go ahead and do a quick little time lapse of me spam opening 300 magnet crates. Okay guys, it appears that magnet crates are broken. I don't know how that's happened. I I can try and open them again. Maybe it's just the open 8 that's broken. If magnets are broken, then unfortunately I can't show you the new magnet, but I hope you guys learned everything about this update. I'm not gonna lie, not much content. Trading was added. That's kind of cool. Besides that, there's nothing else. Okay, there's nothing else I can show you. There's nothing else I can tell you. That is literally everything that they added in the update. They've added a couple of things to, like, you know, the journal. They added obviously trading. They added a new shovel, a new quest line, and that's about it. That's kind of all she wrote. So we gotta wait till next week. It's been very disappointing. I was really hoping this game was gonna do really well. It's been very disappointing so far, but I've been absolutely loving making content on it. Your guys' support has been amazing, and I've loved the community I've built around this game. So hey, I can't complain. But the one thing I am going to show you now is we're going to show you the exclusive event to end off the video. I'm going to try and not get copyright strikes, so I'm not really going to be able to show you much of it. But guys, enjoy this as the outro for the exclusive admin events that some of you guys may have missed. Okay guys, so this is the new dance party in Dig on Roblox. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to play any of the audio from this. I'm not going to lie. Ellie, I'm gonna fit in. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! DJ Nate! Playing my song, but the rights find your way. Not in my hands like yeah. You in my hands like yeah.